it's Jen and Lindsey, and it's Semi-Pro Stenciling Day. It's Thursday, it's 1 o'clock. We were here yesterday with Semi-Pro Painting where we did that breadboard design with the Park Your Broom and Stay for a Spell design. And so you can catch that one over on YouTube if you didn't get to see us do that. Today's simple, quick, and easy stenciling projects. Thursdays are easy, quick, easy projects. So that's what we are working on today. We're going to do a fall design, and it is our autumn list, I believe is what it's called, autumn list stencil. And we are doing it on these tags. How fun are these? Okay, so I have these tag plaques, and we're going to do it on that. And we're going to do almost a completed project in here other than gluing, because I have everything, I think, pretty much prepped. I even have my little bow ready to go. So anyways, thanks for joining us. I'm Jen, and we are here Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays are Semi-Pro Painting, where we do like more in-depth painting projects. And then on Thursdays, we're in here for quick and easy. We like to keep them around like 20, 30 minutes. Lindsay's been kind of timing me to see how quickly we can get these things done. Doing that too. She does. She likes to tell me I need to hurry up or slow down when I'm talking. But anyways, thanks for joining us. If you're here, let us know you're here. We're happy to say hello to you. We want to know when you guys are joining us. So please let us know that you're here. All right, Lou, do we have anything that we need to discuss?
No.
No. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes we have stuff we need to talk about ahead of time.
No bookkeeping or housekeeping or whatever you want to call that right now.
Okay, sounds good. All right, then let's go ahead and get started. I already base coated my pieces. This is our 12-inch slender tag, right, Lindsay? Is this what this one's called? Okay, so this is our 12-inch slender tag. I sealed mine with multi-purpose sealer, and then I base coated it with antique white. I used my quick little spongy and like sanded it so I have a nice smooth surface, so we have a great surface to stencil with. Okay, so this stencil fits perfect, like literally perfect to the edges on here, which is amazing. It lines right up, so you don't have to worry about being crooked. You just put it right on there, and we are good to go. And
I did good.
You did do good, yeah, girl.
I didn't get yelled at for not picking out the proper surface.
No, she's got this one. So we are going to just tape this down to our surface. Now, I don't know that I'm going to do these stripes. I'm not sure that I like those on there for this, so I might not use them. I'm not sure. We'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my tape over that to keep it in place. All right, quick and easy. Quick and easy. Okay, we're going to do two colors. I have antique white on my base. I'm going to use burnt orange, and I'm going to use sable brown. This is what I'm going to use on my piece. Fall colors. So let's get this ready to go. Shake that up a bit. So burnt orange. Let's get that there. I do have my painter's tool here. I've been using this to mask off. Look at that. I have not cleaned it, guys. Remember how I told you we don't clean stencils around here, Lindsay and I don't? We don't. All right, so my plan is I'm going to do pumpkin and patch, apple cider, and autumn leaves because they're all the same font, and the burnt orange. And then I'm going to use sable brown for bonfires, flannel, and then s'mores and boots. That's my plan because that's also the same font. Okay, so here we are. Are we ready, Lindsay?
Oh, yeah,
how much time are you adding for my base coating?
How long does it take you?
I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll just say 5.
Okay. Ready.
And go.
Okay. So I'm just going to start here at the top with my pumpkin patch. And I'm using burnt orange. And I'm going to do a quick up and down. Just using my painter's tool here to just kind of mask that off.
So while she's pouncing away.
Yes.
Let us know in your area of the world if the fall change has started.
Yes.
We're starting to see a little bit of color. Little bit. Like I was noticing this morning, I have a big, huge miniature lilac.
I have a huge miniature lilac.
Yeah, yeah, there's something wrong with it, but it's huge. And the leaves are starting to change on one side of it. So
we have a bunch of trees on our front of our, like up in front of our house, like before we have this row of pine trees, but up in front of that, there's a bunch of other trees, and they are already losing the leaves, and they didn't even really turn yet.
But we're still in Indian summer here.
Yes, it's going to be like 90 this weekend or something crazy.
Unfortunately.
But I'm going to love it because I love the warm weather.
But yeah, so let us know if you're joining us and you want to share. Have you seen any fall color?
I know. What's your favorite color of the leaves, Lindsay? I love the orangey red colors.
I like the vivid orange with like the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the red, but you don't see the red.
You don't see as red. No, you don't. Is it the type of leaves we have, or
it's
is
trees.
it the temperature?
Yeah, it's the type of trees.
I don't know how that works. All right, so we've got our first coat on the first two sets of of words here. I was gonna say letters, they're words. So let's just get our second bit on here now. This is gonna be really, really quick, guys. This is not gonna take long at all. This would be, my vision for this is to go on your door. And no, not in a wreath, just on your door. I'm gonna show you how you're gonna do that here in just a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna wanna just make sure we got a good coat. We wanna be able to see it nice and bright. So I'm gonna do another coat on here. As soon as we get this orange, then we will switch to the next color. We got anybody joining us, Lindsay?
There's people in here. They're
just being quiet. Well, thanks for joining us. If you guys are in there, it's fine. If you don't want to talk, we are fine with that.
We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Hopefully, you pick up something from this and get inspired to create a quick and easy project of your own. Everything that we are using, though, you can grab on our website if you want to recreate this. The tags are in there. The stencil is in there. The brushes are in there. So if you need any of that stuff, Lindsay puts links in to the chat bar, so you can go there for quick shopping. If you need painter's tools, those are also available on our website. And they're perfect for like masking off. You don't have to use all of that tape anymore, which is amazing.
And speaking of shopping on our website,
yes,
so the stencil and the surface that are featured in this, you can get them for 30% off on Cover Distributing's website, cdwood.com, using the coupon code. There goes that accent coming out on the screen. And if you're shopping on CD Stencils website, that coupon code also works for the stencil alone. That surface isn't available on there, but if you want to grab that stencil on CD Stencils, that coupon code will work as well.
Save you a little bit of money.
And Paula has joined us from Eastern Pennsylvania.
Hi, Paula. We're just doing our quick and easy stenciling today. So currently we're working with burnt orange. I've got 2 coats on that, and my base coat is antique white, just to catch you up on what we've done. I'm going to clean out my brush because I want to use the same brush.
Hi, Terry. Thank you for joining us.
I don't like cleaning brushes, so I want to use the least amount of brushes as possible when I'm painting. Am I the only one that's like that?
Hi, Beth. No, we no longer do conventions. We haven't done conventions actually since COVID. Vegas in 2020. That was the last convention we participated in.
Yep.
So we no longer do conventions because our boss has what's it called? What's the word for it? The immune system.
Compromised immune system.
Thank you. That was the word I was. He has a compromised immune system. And
what do you say?
I couldn't think of the word compromise for some reason. It's just for his safety that we don't go to conventions. So yeah, unfortunately, we don't do that.
All right, Sable Brown is where I'm going next.
Us too. Hi, Linda. Us too. I miss doing conventions. I really do. I miss seeing the people. I love NET. Jen never got to go to NET. And she was actually, I think you were supposed.
I was supposed to go, and then we ended up not going because
COVID hadn't happened.
Yep.
We probably, honestly, if COVID hadn't happened, we probably still would be doing conventions because COVID is the main concern. Because it is still prevalent. And like, in case in point, I had it last month. But yeah, if COVID hadn't happened,
yeah, we probably would still be.
Jen would have been there.
Yeah,
in September. But yeah, I loved NET. I loved it. So if anyone's going to NET, go to Harry's Cafe and grab a bowl of corn chowder for me because I miss it. I love that chowder.
Lindsay's like, I miss conventions and I miss the food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had some great food in New England. Chowder and Yeah, you're right, Paul. So many come home from conventions with COVID. Yeah, I heard a few, I guess we're at the last convention that caught COVID too.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about that.
Unfortunately, it's just our new normal. I mean, I hate to say that, but yeah, so. Terry says she doesn't like to clean her brushes either.
Terry, listen, I don't want to use any more brushes than I have to because I really don't want to clean brushes. I hate it. That's the worst part of painting.
And there was a reason that when Chris did that how to clean your brush video that she used most of mine because that's still nasty,
really
bad about it. Hi Janet from Oklahoma. Thank you for joining us.
Hi Janet. Quick and easy stenciling today, everybody. Quick and easy. Get my brown on here. And this is Sable brown that I'm using here. Antique white on the base and burnt orange is what we're using.
Can I make a suggestion and you can like veto me totally? Okay. I know you said you didn't want to do the stripes, but what if you did it in like a deep burgundy?
Well, I said I wasn't sure.
Okay.
We can do it.
Just an idea. What do you guys think? Like she wasn't sure about doing the stripes, but what do you guys think about like a deep burgundy or like a fall red color? Too bad we don't have autumn red. Wasn't autumn red a color?
It used to be, yeah, like forever and a year ago.
Forever and a year.
It was like it was
a long time.
It was a long time ago that color was out.
So what do you guys think about the stripes? Let me know in the chat. Should she do the stripes or should she skip the stripes?
Should we stripe it up or should we leave it plain? Okay, just reloading here. We're going to go and do our second coat on the Sable brown.
Terry says like the stripes.
You like the stripes, okay?
See, I do too, but I don't, it's not my opinion. She's the painter, I just pick it, so
my only thought with the stripes is they don't go all the way across.
Oh, I got to do the stripes too.
Huh?
There's another do the stripes.
Do the stripes.
Do you think like a red color? Isn't there a newer color, something spice, red spice?
Red spice, we don't have that over here though.
Is there a bottle open over there?
That's a newer color. Chris doesn't use that one very often, so she didn't teach with it.
Do I go snag one?
You can if you want. It's up to you.
It's not up to me. It's up to you. What do you think?
What's behind me? I don't think it's over here on the counter. I don't think I've ever used red spice because we didn't have one open. Is there anything on the shelf behind me?
Fall.
Okay. I have
Country red, Tuscan red, Santa red, Burgundy wine, Napa red, deep burgundy, heritage brick. We have like a lot of country red over here. A ton of Santa red.
I like Santa red, but not for this. What's the deep burgundy? Let me see that. Let's see what it'll look like. Might be too bright. That might be all right. There is a red, but we just don't have it.
So Paula said you could put leaves across the top and the bottom. Beth said striping will add another rich fall color.
Okay.
So that's what I was thinking.
I've got deep burgundy here.
Paula said without anything across the top and the bottom, it'll be too empty.
Well, no, that didn't mean I didn't have a plan, but I'm okay with this.
Oh, that's a good fall color.
This deep burgundy?
I think so. I think it goes well with those two that you picked.
Be fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
So that is a deep burgundy.
Deep burgundy. We're going to do two colors.
Writing it down.
I brought Lindsay over a notepad today so she can keep track of our paint colors, guys.
So I don't have to write on paper towels.
No, I don't want to use my paper towels. I need those for my stenciling.
So Susan has joined us and she says maybe paint the stripes, let dry, then stencil those small leaves.
Yeah, the painter's tools. Yeah, that was kind of what I was going to do. Put some across the top and like have it fall down, but it's okay. We can do these.
But the leaves will make their presence known elsewhere, according to her.
Yes, I have another plan.
She has a plan.
I do have a plan. Okay, so put this down here. Actually, we can go. Let's just do it this way. I do have a plan. Because this, like these long lines on here, I wouldn't swirl that one personally because I would be afraid that I would lift those lines up and get underneath of that. Move. Yeah. So that's, I'm a pouncer anyway. Sometimes I'll swirl, like if it's a big space, but I really think that just pouncing is going to get us what we need today. And I feel like I have a little more control, so I'm good with that, especially when things are tight together and you're doing different colors.
Terry says she loves it when you have a plan.
Terry, you know what? My plan, girl, my plans sometimes go as, the last couple of plans I've had have worked out, so.
Even with lack of sleep, yes.
Yeah, even with lack of sleep.
She had sleep last night, though.
I did get some sleep last night. I was exhausted. My body hasn't caught up yet, so I'm still really tired. I was really, like, not with it this morning. I told Lindsay, I'm like, I'm kind of spacey today.
We were both a mess. I
kept yawning. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
She caught my can't see from last week because I had issues with my eyes last week.
I was like, that's never good when you're in your car and you look at the clock radio or your radio and you can't read it. And then you look at the road and it's blurry and I'm thinking, oh, this ain't good. But
or when you're driving down the road and the lights are blinding you and you can't see anything.
Yeah, that's how I was this morning. So I'm not sure what that was about, but
we're just getting old.
Better. Yeah.
We're getting old, Lindsay. We're getting old.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. And while that dries, I want to tell you guys what my original plan was. Okay.
So you were at 18 minutes total.
18 minutes total. Okay, can we take a pause on the timing? Because I'm going to talk about what my plan is, which isn't necessarily painting.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I just don't want to be too long for my project, but it wouldn't be if we weren't talking about it. Okay, so my plan for this is I'm going to put 2 of these. So this is the same tag, antique white. I'm going to line my holes up like so. Okay. And then I'm going to like layer these. Can give it a little bit more space if I want more of it and show more of the tag. So you can just go like so if you want them to be this way, however you want it to be. Okay. I want mine to kind of be overlapped a little bit because I want them to stay together. Like when they're hanging, I don't want them flopping off of my door. Okay, so my plan is I pulled this leaf stencil, which we have, it's the leafy background, I think is what it's called. Mm-hmm. And my plan is to tuck this in here, okay? And I want some of these smaller leaves, but I don't need to do the whole thing because you're not going to see it all. So that's kind of what my plan is. So let me just layer this here like I think I want it to be so I can tape my stencil down.
And I will add that stencil to the coupon.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks.
I didn't know you were going to use that.
Well, so. I was thinking about it while I was over here base coating, and I was like, I really think this would be really cute on the back.
So that coupon code will cover this stencil as well.
Okay, so I'm good with that. So let's just pull this apart, and I'm just going to put this here. And what I'm going to do is just stencil some of these leaves. Now, I'm just going to do some random colors. Since we used the red, I'll go ahead and add red. I'm going to use orange. I did pull over like salted caramel. So I think that will work as well. So we will do some of that. Let me get my brush cleaned out here. Because I got it in the water. So I'm going to make sure I get all of that out of there. That around. Okay. So, ready, Lindsay?
Ready?
Ready.
And go.
Okay, so I'm gonna get some more of this deep burgundy on here, and I'm gonna go kind of in the center with the deep burgundy. So I'm gonna go with this one here. This now because I don't want to get anything on that. Okay, so I'm going to do deep burgundy here. Let that dry, and then I'm going to go probably like here. I don't want to do a ton of leaves, but I do want to have some color on this piece as well. I don't want it to look like it was just like a last minute toss on. So I figure if we can just do like a few colors on here, this will look good. So we will let that sit, and then we're going to get our brush dried off, got the paint out of that. All right, and then I'm gonna go to the burnt, oh, actually I still have some on my plate. The burnt orange, grab that. Okay, and then we're gonna go maybe like here. And because I did a lot of orange on my wording, I'm choosing smaller leaves for this color because it's on there 3 times. So just kind of like even it out. So I'm going to do that one and then this one. And then we'll probably do like one off the side with this. So we just have a little bit, not right there.
Bottom right. That little nubby one?
This will be covered.
Oh, okay.
So that one you want, maybe we'll wait. Maybe we'll just wait. Okay, and then I'll get the orange out of my brush here. The water off of my brush. Okay, and then let's get, I don't know if I'm gonna use that or if I'm just gonna do the brown because I don't have the yellow anywhere else. So I don't know that I'm gonna use that. So now I've got sable brown again. I'm just gonna pick some of that up. Down my paper towel here and get all that excess off over there. And then we're gonna go here. And I like to kind of put it so it's like not right on the edge there, like kind of have it go off. It looks a little more natural, like it's supposed to be there. This over here. And with leaves, like to me, if you don't get like a complete solid coat on it, that's okay because leaves have all of that color in them anyway. So you don't really have to worry about that too much. And then let's go ahead and do this one here. And then we'll kind of see where we're at. And then I probably am going to use my foliage friend to just pop in a few of the smaller leaves. And that's the painter's tool that we use to mask off when we were stenciling our words. So let's just do this. And again, I'm gonna have this kind of covered a little bit, not all the way, but a little bit. So I'm not worried about like that marbling or anything like that. Okay, a little bit more sable brown. Make sure I got a good coverage up here. Quick little second layer. You notice it doesn't take near as long with that second layer because you already got a nice base there. Okay, and then right here. Second coat. Okay, got that. All right, now. I have to hit that burgundy one more time. So give me 1 second here. Get the water out of my brush. A little bit more paint on here. I'm gonna do the burgundy stripes one more time too because they have a little bit of like model. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit those too, but I want to make sure they have time to dry.
It's weird what you can see on camera and what you can't see on camera.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can see it depending on the color.
Yeah.
And then
other times you can't.
Doesn't show. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that and that. Okay, we'll let that sit now. Just gonna pull that off to the side and then let's do these stripes one more time. Looks good. It's loud out there today, Lindsay. Has anybody said anything about their leaves yet?
No.
Nobody's really mentioned that? Okay.
It isn't quite fall yet.
No, it's not. Not quite yet. Okay, that looks pretty good there. All right, let's see what we got over here. We're going to pull this off of here because I'm happy with my leaves. Okay, put that over there. And I think we're good here. So let's take this off of here. Okay. All right. Just to be safe. All right, now we're going to take a few of these smaller leaves and put these on here just to give us more color. And I think I am going to go ahead and use this yellow, which is salted caramel. Need another color here. And we can throw some leaves on here to make it go. So because I'm using the smaller painter's palette, or the foliage front, I'm gonna use my number 3 spectacular stencil on this one, because they're smaller leaves and I don't want to go over. So we're just gonna go in with the number 3. And I like this thing because it has tons of different shapes and sizes on this. So you can mix up a lot of different leaves on this thing. Okay, so there's that one. And then we'll go up here with maybe this guy here. Actually, let's go this way. So I want this one to look like it's falling down. And I'm just trying to like put them in the space so it doesn't look like it's empty. Don't want to overdo it, but I want to make sure it looks like they're there. Okay, and then let's go maybe up here with, trying to think of what size to use. This one maybe? Let's go with this one. So then this one will be up here in the yellow, which is, what did I say, salted caramel? Okay.
What was that color yesterday I renamed?
I don't even know, Lindsay.
It was something.
We do that a lot.
It was something, I called it something duck, and it wasn't baby duck. It was
like yellow duck or something.
Yellow duck or something.
Yeah.
Or moon duck or
moon
something
duck.
like
What in the world? Okay, so I'm gonna do, since I have that yellow over there, I need to have it on this side as well. So I'm just gonna do a few of these leaves like they're falling down here. So I'm gonna use this one, try and use kind of the same sizes so it looks like they belong. So
and if you don't have these painter's pals, these things are fantastic.
They really are. Yeah, they really are.
They're the size of an index card and they're $3.50 each.
Yep.
And there's 11 different ones.
And we do have a bundle. If you're like one of those people that's like, I don't know which ones to choose from, we have a bundle so you can just get the whole bundle and then not have to worry about it. Okay, and then let's do this one. I'm trying to see where I'm putting it. I'm kind of putting it by where the orange is so that I can tell that they're spaced out properly.
Yeah, and the bundle is $30. So you actually
save money that way.
Save money buying them all. And you know, like we have multiple sets. Like there's one in here, there's one in the office, and
let me see here.
Like we love these things.
Yes, for sure. They're so nice to add like a little bit more to your piece. You don't need to do a ton, but it's nice to add just like the little accents of the leaves. We put something over here, we need to pull it over here. Easy to add that on this side. Okay, now let's do a few of these leaves in red because we only did it there and there. So I think that will make it kind of even out a little bit. We'll do those closer to, we'll have these ones going up. We'll do that closer to like the brown color because it's further away. Oh, that's probably going to bleed. I got too much paint on that. My brush is too wet. Not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Okay, and then we'll go maybe like so on this one. No, you know what? Let's go a little bigger on this one. And again, I'm just trying to keep it more consistent, like so the red with the brown. The I got a little on my word, but that's okay. It'll look like it's real, right? Really close, but it's there. Okay, I like that. I like that. So that's 3, that's 5. Okay, so you know the design rule of odds, right? So I've got 3 leaves on this side now. Okay, let's see. How are we over here? Looking pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Now, if you want to do a little bit more, you can. We are not going to do it because these are supposed to be quick and easy projects, right? So Lou, I think we're good on paint.
You're done painting?
I think so.
29 minutes.
Okay, 29 minutes. Okay, so what I would do if I were going to add anything is would shade the outside edges. Okay, so I would take that sable brown and go around the outside to kind of flatten those out, or like to kind of curve those out so it doesn't look like it's just hanging out there. I would do that. If you wanted to connect your bridges, you 100% can. That does not bother me ever when I do any stenciling, so I don't feel like that's something that needs to be done. Then I would also go ahead and take my Sable Brown and then shade this side over here, like just that outside edge. That's all you'd need to do. To finish this off, I have just a piece of, I took this hemp cord, jute cord, whatever you want to call it, just tied it around my fingers, tied it in a little knot, made a little bow, super simple. And I'm going to put that right here. And then I'm just going to connect these with this for my hanging cord. Does that make sense?
Move it down just a bit. There you go.
So I'm going to connect it with that. So that's what I would do to hang it on my door. You hot glue this together or super glue, whatever kind of glue you use, you can do that. And that way you can just get it together, put it on your door, and you have an awesome, easy fall decor that you can do. This is not big, so it wouldn't take space to store.
Put your hand flat down so they see how big it is.
Yeah.
It's really,
it's not,
it's 4 inches wide and 12 inches tall.
Yeah, it's not. This is like a piece of notebook paper.
So yeah.
So that's, I mean, it's not big at all. Here's a paper plate. Like it's not, it's nice. It's a nice size. It would look nice on your door. But it's not like it's huge. So it's a good piece. All right. I think that's it.
Yeah. And just a little note, people do ask what type of adhesive we use all the time.
Yes.
We do not use hot glue here.
I mean, I do sometimes just because it's easier for me than getting that.
But the reason we don't use, if you want it to stay, we use like Elaine's tacky glue or quick grip. We used hot glue when we did shows because it was an easy fix and it dried fast. But yeah, we don't recommend hot glue usually just because it doesn't seem to hold.
And especially if you're putting this outside, I think that can become an issue as well.
We highly recommend Elaine's. We just use the regular like
tacky glue
bottle. There is a fast grab tacky glue that works just as well. Yeah, Terry, hot glue pops off. Yeah. That's what we found here. Like I said, we used to use it for shows just because it was quick fix. But yeah, we don't recommend it, especially if they're going to be exposed to some elements or something like that.
Right.
So just a little note.
Okay, so that is our project for today. That was our quick and easy painting project. You can get the supplies at Cover Distributing. Make sure that if you're going to get this, it's the pumpkin patch list stencil. I use the leafy background stencil
Autumn list.
I use the leafy background stencil, which is an amazing stencil, by the way. And then I used 2 of our 12-inch slender tags for the layering. Now, you don't have to do that. If you just want to do one and put it on like a plate stand or something on your shelf or in your kitchen or something like that, you can 100% do that. I just think for me, I want the hanging. I like stuff like that. So that is what I'm doing. All right. And then again, just some jute cord that I'm going to glue on there and keep that. All right. If you guys have any questions, let us know. If not, you can get everything we use at Cover Distributing, cdwood.com. Lindsay put the link in there for all of the pieces, and you can also use that coupon code. We will be back next Wednesday.
Not sure what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing, but we will be back next Wednesday, and then we will see you next week. All right, guys, have an amazing weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.